to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. That one caught by Smith. And he's into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Come on, set. Ball red, yellow, 22, right, white, kick.
On first down, it's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he is out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Love. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business. this now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. The man in motion is Watson.
We see red. Blue, go. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
Striker, 3-3. 6, mega. Blue striker. Black ultra.
A second down throw for Love. Pass pop. It's Golden. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
52. 10 cycles. Let's go now. Red, 38. Shot, 17. Hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in their coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
That's one. Two.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
What?
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Watson, 6.
Love to throw it on first down. This one deep and looking for Melton.
establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrating in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
52. Set. 50. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
A good play action with Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll step up and he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Melton now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready. Strike 2. 52 plus. Here we go. 6. Mega. Yellow.
Williams in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Set.
Love to throw. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Blue striker. Here we go. 50, green. Red, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
16 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Come on,
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
95. Blaster, 6.
Williams in motion.
Cut.
To throw. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdowns.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. Boy, did he ever.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now following the touchdowns. Back out to kick this one off. Now Bo Melton going to bring it out of the end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
Here we go. Black shot. Set.
Here's Luck. This one complete to Melton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down.
Throwing on second down, Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
32, Green Jack. Ready?
To throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Red, cycle, fight, 60. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Blue, striker. 6, mega.
Williams in motion. On second down, Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Beetle, red, 38. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. Working free downfield, it is Williams. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Packers.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Right, white. Claude red. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
White. Black open. Black, red. Steel, black.
They motion a receiver right.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Black shot. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
50 Fury. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Slide 2. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Ready?
2nd down throw for Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cover 38. You're blue. Set.
Now Love. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Fight 60. Claude red. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Pick up by Patrick Queen.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's one. 2, 2.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Big ace. Hold on, man. Hey, easy, trouble. Hey. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's complete. Calvin Austin. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Easy.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Fight, 90, ready. 33, yellow. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd down. And
Watch out, man. 62. Down. Set.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits.
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Green.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Blue striker. Set, ready. Show, 38 seconds.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Now Love. It's caught right side by Crowder. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted, and the Steelers are going to take possession.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Packers going to use their final timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Murray. Flushed to his left. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On first down, it's Murray. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Murray on first down. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
2 yards.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Green.
Working out of the gun, Murray forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Green. 2.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
2.
On the handoff, this is one. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
He finds Austin with the grab. And the Steelers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the one.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he will dive into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. We saw happen in the first half. They picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Melton now to return. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Ready, break. Strike. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Cover 38, 10 cycles. It's set.
The good play action with Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
One more. One. That's one. Hey. 2.
Now Murray. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the give, it's Johnson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Melton now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Red, 38. Fury, yellow. Light blue. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
39-yard gain on the play.
Blue striker.
First down, Green Bay.
Black shot.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Johnson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
He gets free to the 20. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Melton now to return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Left side, he finds Pratt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay,
yard line.
Yellow blue. Ready?
To throw is Love. catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 50, green. Red, yellow. Steel, black. Green, jack. Drill, green.
Send a man in motion right.
Set.
2nd down throw for Love. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Black, shot. Ready?
Throwing is Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is being computed. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd down, Murray going for it all. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. In this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Throwing again is Murray. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Hey, Larry.
Murray's going to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Steelers 83, Packers 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Melton now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
There.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's the track, the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters. When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On 3rd down, Murray. This one grabbed by Austin. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
5, 6, ready. Blue, 30, set.
Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards.
Here we go. Black shot. Red, 38.
Back to throw is Love. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down and goal.
Right, 97. Drill, 52.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Here we go, set. Red, 30. Hut.
Now Love. That's going to be incomplete. Huff very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
On the double. Set. Hero blue. Snap, black 40. Ready.
Love to throw. Is a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, it's Murray. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. We drop this down to Warren. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Here's first and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Again, it's Murray. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
16 more yards. And the Steelers
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.